Hey everyone, Evan Jones with you here for another episode of the RPAC Rundown podcast. This week on the show, it will be a little bit shorter of an episode. We will go through the football scoreboard brought to you by MNB Realty and then recap the NSAA State Volleyball Tournament. Cambridge was the runner-up in D2. Dundee County Stratton took fourth in D2, and a great effort from Southwest in the one match that they played in Class D1. Be sure to check out rpacrundown.com and social media for all kinds of great content. Of course, the RPAC Rundown podcast is brought to you by a number of great sponsors like Arapahoe Rehab and Fitness, Cambridge Supermarket, Webb's Oilfield Service, Onyx Native, and C+. We'll take a break. Be right back. Let's take a look at the RPAC Rundown football scoreboard brought to you by MNB Realty. We had 4 teams in the RPAC playing last week in the playoffs. By the end of it, we have 1 team remaining in the NSAA state football playoffs. So in Class D1, number 7 Plainview beat number 2 seed Dundee County Stratton 64-44. In Class D2, number 6 seed Wynot beat number 3 seed Hitchcock County 43-12. In Class D6, number 2 seed Red Cloud beat number 10 seed Wallace 54-36. And then number 3 seeded Southwest, they beat number 6 seed SEM 27-23. So we have 1 team remaining in the playoffs. It is Southwest. What a run they are on in the Class D6 playoffs. They will play on Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time in Red Cloud. And of course, that's a semifinal matchup. The winner gets to move on and play in the state championships at Kearney next week. We will take a break and continue on here on the RPAC Rundown podcast. Here in a few moments, we are going to recap the NSAA State Volleyball Tournament for RPAC teams that competed there in Lincoln last week, but wanted to remind you about a really cool piece of content we have had out for a while now, brought to you by Acme Printing Company. We have been interviewing RPAC students who are involved in the arts, whether that's music, play, art, etc. We have been chatting with them and seeing what's going on in the arts side of education. Have you checked out Acme Printing Company's website? Well, you need to. acmeprint.co. You can order online. They do so many things like marketing products, stationery, direct mailing, signage, promotional products, storefront and vehicle graphics, and more. We personally use Acme Printing Company. They print our magazine. They have hooked us up with some awesome pens, and they came out and did the signage on my office. Great local business, awesome people to work with from our experience. So be on the lookout for those interviews on social media, and be sure to check out Acme Printing Company for your printing needs. We'll take a break. Be right back. Welcome back to the RPAC Rundown podcast. Of course, we had 3 teams competing in the 2025 NSAA State Volleyball Tournament. This past weekend, we had Southwest in Class D1, and then both Cambridge and Dundee County Stratton in Class D2. Of course, we have full article recaps, interviews, and more on the website, rpacrundown.com, and we have great content across social media also. So let's recap the matches. Southwest was the number 7 seed in Class D1, and they played number 2 seed Overton, and the Rough Riders competed really hard. They ended up falling in the match, though, in 4 sets. Sets 1 and 2 went to Overton 27-25, 25-22. Southwest took the 3rd set 25-18, and then Overton took the 4th set 25-21. Then in Class D2 on Thursday, also, you may have seen us running back and forth as Dundee County Stratton and Cambridge played at the same time there at Pinnacle Bank Arena. For 3 seed Cambridge swept number 6 seed Mullen 25-15, 25-20, and 25-16. Number 4 seed Dundee County Stratton swept number 5 seed Garden County 25-20, 25-20, and 25-17. Then on Friday, Dundee County Stratton played number 1 seed Wynot and fell in 4 sets. Dundee County Stratton took the first set 25-23, and then Wynot took the next 3, 25-20, 25-12, and 25-23. Cambridge played number 2 seed SEM and won in 4 sets. SEM took the first set 26-24. Cambridge then took the next 3, 30-28, 25-14, and 25-20. Saturday, let's begin with the consolation match as Dundee County Stratton faced SCM and lost in 5. Great match between the two teams. SCM took the first 2, 25-19, 25-20, and then Dundee County Stratton took 3 and 4, 25-21 and 25-20, and then SCM took the 5th, 15-7. Cambridge played in the title match in Class D2 against Wynot at the Bob Devaney Sports Center and fell in 5. Cambridge took the first set 25-19. Wynot took the second 25-21. Cambridge took the third 25-16. Wynot took the fourth and fifth set, with the scores being 25-17 and 15-5. Great weekend of volleyball. We have full recaps on the website at rpacrundown.com and interviews and more, so be sure to check it out all there. Coverage of RPAC teams at the NSAA State Volleyball Tournament was brought to you by Blooms and Collectibles, Hometown Agency, Elevate Wellness, providing physical therapy and a large range of holistic health services to the entire Southwest Nebraska region, Rippy Solutions, Waypoint Bank, Connecting Resources Incorporated, Western Auction and Real Estate, LLC, Benkelman Pharmacy, Flyaway, Rackert Ranch, Queen Bee Staffing, LLC, Law Office of Ashley K. Spahn, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett, Dundee County Hospital and Quality Health Care, MNB Realty, LLC, Onyx Native, Lamppost 613, Helena Agra Enterprises, Benkelman, Lord's Hardware, Furniture, and Appliances, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Webb's Oilfield Service, Red Roof Farms, Ag Edge Insurance, Prairie Girl Candle Company, Matthews Family Chiropractic in Benkelman and Imperial, and Medicine Creek Counseling. We'll take a break and be right back. That will do it for this week's episode of the podcast. Be on the lookout for Athletes of the Week brought to you by First Central Bank. Always highly anticipated when we release those each week. We need to thank great sponsors of the RPAC Rundown podcast, like Dundee County Hospital and Quality Healthcare, JBK Operating, LLC, First Central Bank, Cross Diamond Cattle Company, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, and Prairie Girl Candle Company. Thanks a bunch for tuning in. We will catch you later.